On this channel, we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. And if you are new to this channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow this page because we only deliberate on Chelsea matters here. And also, happy Sunday to all of you all over the world. Yes, yesterday was a tight one for Chelsea and also for Chelsea fans. Some of us we were not happy, but the other way around, we were like, well, it's a new coach, it's a new philosophy, and it's going to take time. And which he said it from the onset that it's not going to be easy. I know it's not going to be easy, but I have something to say, which I'm going to say it. To some people, it might sound somehow, but some people, they'll look into it and drop their own thoughts towards it. That is why the comment section is here. Whatever I'm saying here is my own opinion. Whatever Dave is saying here is his own opinion. You can as well drop yours at the comment section. For those of you that have been chatting the TV up to say, I want to be on set, I want to be on set, we get those messages. But most of them are very far from where we base. You understand? But whichever one, the live chat will resume very soon. Because I know that is the only area where we tend to hear some of your voices with the studio. You understand? All right. But before I push forward, Estêvão Willian was off injured yesterday. Guys, he left injured yesterday. Person will come back from injury. He come off for match with injury. Well, I've not really gotten a clarified update about how serious the injury is, but maybe before today runs out, we'll get more details about that injury. That is what I was saying. The moment you get an ankle injury, before you know, any slightest tackle, you get another one. And I said it from the onset. But I just believe that it won't be something that will affect him on a long run. I just believe it won't affect him on the long run. I would just believe it's just a minor issue. But I'm not here for that. I'm here to talk about what happened yesterday. And lest I forget, Dave will be coming to the studio later on today to deliberate, to share his own thoughts on the Celtic match. You understand? To pour out his mind. Because I called him yesterday. I said, did you watch the game? He said, yes, he has a lot to say. So we'll be waiting for Big Dave to come and share his own part of the story. And I've read some good comments from yesterday down to this morning. Some Chelsea fans, there's one thing we all have just sitting on. It's not going to be easy. He's a new coach. Definitely is a preseason. And also, the common word everybody's using too, most of our players are not back. Most of our players are not back. I'm talking about Casado is already training with them. He's with them, but they can't start him like that. Enzo Fernandez, Conor Gallagher, Kopama, and Macro Cucurella. You understand? But even at that, with the number of players we have, we can still get results, whether you like it or not. So what I wanted to say concerning Enzo Maresca, in respect of the fact that you are trying to be patient and trying to be easy and trying to be relaxed over your own kind of football or philosophy of football you want to bring in, please, in all you do, make sure you have a plan B, Enzo Maresca, because this was one common mistake that Pochettino made last season. Pochettino discovered his plan B when the season was almost ending, and after he has lost a final to Liverpool, that was when Pochettino started discovering his plan B. Start saying that, okay, this method I'm playing is not working for me. Let me try this method. We are not against you inverting your right backs into the midfield. I'm not against it. Maybe we might not be saying it now based on some of the players are new. Some of them are not certain if they will play for the Chelsea squad next season. And some of them, too, they're just coming back from injury, all the rest. We know that all those factors, too, are affecting them psychologically one way or the other. But in all you do, Maresca, get a plan B. It will help you if you really want to go for next season. Because if you deliberate on your one style or one pattern, definitely English Premier League teams are very easy to discover clubs style of play. Very, very easy. If they know that this is your pattern, they will though you will make use of it on a long run, but it will be very easy for them to catch up with you. So if this is your pattern A, this is your first pattern that you want to introduce to the team, and for 2 games right now, we have not really seen the blueprint of it. And next month, I guess first of August, we should be playing Club America, if I'm not mistaken. I should see a blueprint of your football in the 3rd game, no matter what. We are not saying that, though results matters. For now, why it's looking as if everywhere is calm over the Chelsea loss is because Manchester United lost to Arsenal this morning, 2-1. Man City lost to AC Milan, 2-1. So everywhere is just calm. Nobody is bantering anybody. Everybody collects. You understand? Apart from Arsenal. So everybody just collects their quota. So nobody is bantering anybody. You grab. So when I say plan B also should take effect in your defense and also in your attack. Most especially your defense. I don't know why everybody is shouting on this defense, because it will be very, very funny that you can't enter next season and we are conceding goals upon goals in every match. Imagine 2 preseason games, you have conceded 6 goals, scored only 3 goals in just 2 matches. I've not even played Club America. I've not played Club America. So Enzo Maresca, have a plan B in your tactics. It will go. After having a plan B, also try and add it with a plan C. Because you see these Chelsea players, this particular set of players, it is really well with us. And this goes to the owner. I keep saying this and I'll keep on saying it. Irrespective of the fact that you are having this hope and this mindset of, we believe in this young star that you guys are bringing in. That does not stop you guys from bringing in some already made. Already the coach have identified that McGee is going to stay. I'm very happy with that McGee is going to stay with them next season. And also some few players is going to stay, definitely. But even at that, we still need a good winger, a good striker and a good winger. Like I said, I cannot dance to the tune of Noni Madueke. Maybe I might say, he will do better later on. But Baba, from day one in the Premier League, we need to hit the ground running. I don't know how many of you watched Tottenham last season. What made Tottenham qualify to the Euros, the European football for this season that is coming, is because of their first 10 or 12 games. Is it not a new coach, new idea, new philosophy? He hits the ground running from day one. He gathered all the points he can gather from the first part of the season. You don't have to wait till when, like we always have this mindset of with time they'll understand. With time, before you know, that was how we start. That was how we were singing for Pochettino. With time. 7 games to go. With time, they will get 7 games to go, and we were around 8th position. It was when he now noticed, he sat back and said, this thing that I'm training in the training session, I'm not implementing it in the real life game. Let me just try and implement it. Let me invert Cucurella. Even though he's not going to start as a midfielder, at least he will come in to support. And when he start playing it, football changed. And it was very difficult for EPL team to start figuring out that particular style of play. And he made use of the plan B and he got his results. You understand? 2 things Poch made mistake. He was not good at his changes. He did not have plan B early enough for him to change his pattern of game. So I don't want such mistake for Enzo Maresca. So he should try and have a plan B in this is football that he wants to implement in Chelsea. Else, he might sign a 5 years contract or 6 years contract. And coming into next season, and before the season should end, we are nowhere to be found, even close to the Champions League or any trophy, or we are out of the conference. I bet you his sack later will be by the corner. I'm not trying to proclaim sack for him right now. No. I'm just saying this based on if things doesn't go according to plan. in respect of the fact that we are trying to be patient with him, that does not mean that you throw us to the mud. Come on, we are Chelsea, for crying out loud. We are not one kind of mid-table team that you call. We are not Brighton or we are not West Ham. That the wait that, okay, once they have achieved 8th position or 11th position, they have achieved the highest in their life. No, we are not that kind of club. Chelsea is a top club. It's not a club that you end the season with 14th position. You did not go to relegation. You celebrate it. You still take the manager to the next season. We are not that kind of club. So if he has come to Chelsea, he should not have the mindset that he came to Chelsea because he wants to build his portfolio or he wants to upgrade his CV. No. He came to coach and also build himself as a coach. Because if he do well for Chelsea in the next 2-3 years, definitely he will be our own Pep. He will not need to speak on for himself. It is the fans that will speak for him. If anything wants to go wrong, it's the fans that will chant and say, no, get him this, do this for him. But if he gets it wrong from the starting point, we can't. You understand? And his message to the fans, he said something else. He said, fantastic. It's a big shame today. But hopefully, during the season, we can make them happy. Please, make us happy. We went through a lot last season. Make us happy this season. There's nothing more, nothing less. Just make us happy. You understand? Then, as for the new signing that Chelsea want to make, I'm talking about Semino and also Jorgensen. He said that no, the only thing I can say is that they are still Boca Junior and Villarreal player. They are still not our player for sure. I know both of them, and both of them are very good. But come to think of it, this Semino, Abina, whatever they call it, is a center back. I don't want to have the mindset that this 19-year-old boy is the one to replace Chalobah. Because Disasi the other way around went on the surgery for hernia. So I don't think he's going to even play this preseason. I don't think so. That is why a lot of fans are not really happy with the way Chelsea handled Chalobah's situation by dropping him, not even taking him to the preseason. Even though you want to sell this guy out, take him to the preseason. Let's feel his impact too, one way or the other. It will be very shameful that we enter the season and the defense lack his qualities. It will be very, very shameful. And I will keep bringing it to the ears of this man, Maresca. This your goalkeeping. This your goalkeeper that will be playing football. I don't really buy into the idea. A goalkeeper that is very good at his feet, I don't really buy into it. I'm not a goalkeeper, fine. After all, when Peter Cech was in Chelsea, he's very good at serving ball. This person, what's his name? Alisson in Liverpool. He's a very good goalkeeper. He can serve ball. Henderson, or what's his name? This former Man City, because I heard that he has left Man City. Man City goalkeeper. He's very good at serving ball. He's also a goalkeeper. Arsenal goalkeeper too. He's very good at serving ball. He's also a goalkeeper. But since Sanchez got the tick of what Maresca wants as per the goalkeeper side, he has refused to stay in the post. He wants to be coming out like Onana. He doesn't know that Onana, there's a way Onana handles such situation. You understand? But anyhow, we just pray that everything he wants to implement in the club works for him. Like I said, I don't want to be in a hurry to judge or conclude yet. But losing 4-0 to Celtic was really painful. It was hurtful. We tried to be angry, but we refused to be angry because we just think it's a preseason game. It is when the season starts, let's say first 10 games. That is what I'm giving him. First 10 games, that is when we will know. And take my advice, have a plan B. Maresca, have a plan B. Implement your football, your pattern, your style, but don't have it as just only this style. Also have other style in your head to implement to the team, just in case this particular one you want to implement doesn't work. we can try this other one. You understand? So, guys, you can drop your own thoughts and opinion over this situation. Yesterday was more like a general thought on players and also the match, but this one I was really hitting on the coach, on how things should look like. Well, I'm not the coach of Chelsea, but I'm just dropping my opinion, my own free-minded thoughts on how things should look like, just in case things doesn't fall in place tomorrow. You understand? But he should start working on time, because you might be thinking that Chelsea fans will be patient. one way or the other, we are not patient though, but these owners are bending us to be a patient fans, which we are trying to be patient. But man, I understand what you want to play for the Chelsea team, but for now, we have not really seen a blueprint of it. For the past 2 games right now, we have not seen it. Thank you very much. My name is Peters, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, because we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone.